Lily, shouldn't you be doing what a woman's supposed to do? When I did tell Charles I'd taken a full-time position as the office manager, he acted as betrayed, as if I'd had an affair. To show him I was no longer willing to be told how to live my life, at the end of my first week as office manager, I marched, paycheck in hand, to the First National Bank in Anniston and opened my own checking account. When I completed all the forms, the banker pushed the papers back across the desk at me. I asked him what I'd missed. He looked at my wedding ring.
Are you married?
Yes.
You forgot to fill in your husband's name.
I'm opening a separate account.
It's happening more and more these days.
What's that?
Well, you must be getting a divorce.
No, sir. As a matter of fact, I'm not.
Well, there must be some reason you're opening a separate account. Well, you'll receive your new checks in the mail in about 2 weeks.
When I told Charles about the account, he blew a gasket, raising his voice and then retreating to the garage for hours to wash and polish his car. The first time we split the household bills at the end of the month, he calmed down a bit. Charles settled down even more when we were able to buy our dream house in Jacksonville several months later. I told Charles before bed that night that I'd quit work. At first, he looked surprised, despite the fact that he'd staged his own protest by ambushing me almost daily with arguments on why I should quit. Then he hugged me as if the University of Alabama had just scored a touchdown. I was glad when he let me go and went to brush his teeth. I didn't feel victorious. I felt deflated. I remembered all the times before I started working when I went to the A&P. I'd hold my breath during checkout as the cashier punched in the prices on the cash register. I was always within cents of my $20 limit, having kept a running tally of the groceries in my head, calculating the math before I placed each new item in my cart. To my relief, not once did I have to return anything to the shelves.
That redhead is sure good in bed when she wants to be. But you know, I'd rather go to bed with you. All the women say I'm good in bed.
Look, we better get started.
You're gonna be my next woman. You'll see what I mean. I bet the first thing you do when you go to the hotel on the company trips is get in bed with somebody and stay there all weekend. Next trip, I'll go and you can take me to bed with you.
That's probably not a good idea.
We'd have a good time together on the trip to New Orleans. It'd be the best thing that ever happened to you.
I'll be busy working with the presentations and speakers.
That's not a problem.
Well, you can do whatever you want, but you can't go with me.
That must be one of them French bras you're wearing because it got those things up high and your nipples are showing. If you kept bending over at that file cabinet, you might just get something rammed in your ass that you don't want. I know I could take care of that. Turn around, Lily, and hold up your shoulders so I can see what you've got. You don't have a bra on, do you? You know I'm partial to women with large breasts. That's another reason I don't know why I took up with the redhead, because she never had much to begin with. Tell me, Lily, why'd you have to go and sue Goodyear?
I didn't.
Then how come that's what everybody says?
I didn't sue. I filed a complaint. If I'd sued, I wouldn't be here.
Whatever you did, it ain't right. You're always causing a whole heap of hurt when we got enough on our hands already. In fact, now I think about it, I don't want to be anywhere near you. Come on, I can't stand being here in the same room with her. God damn it, Lily. This looks like a whorehouse.
Really? I wouldn't know. I've never been to a whorehouse.
I've got this other black loose over here, and now I have you, and you're a damn woman. I don't want either one of you. You'll ruin my record, and I'm gonna get rid of both of you. Where'd you come from, Lily? You think you're so smart. You're not a manager, and don't know a damn thing about anything. You're a Goodyear's mistake. You're bad for morale, Lily. Do us all a favor. Why don't you just retire? It's a hell of a lot easier to downgrade you, Lily. You're just a little female. You're not gonna cuss me back. Besides, I have to write somebody up. Everybody can't look good. Well, Lily, I rank you an 11 out of 12. If you want a better score, you can meet me at the Ramada Inn. So far, it looks like you have a terrible record. You know, it's hard to tell a person when they're doing a bad job. Your supervisors actually have been telling you things, but you just haven't picked up on their meaning. There are a lot of things you need to do differently. You could start by learning how to ride a motorcycle or water ski on the weekends. If you want to succeed here, that's my suggestion. I think you've missed something along the way here, but right now, since you're having a hard time getting ahead, we feel it's in your best interest to work in quality control. It's a temporary assignment, and you'll still be a supervisor, but maybe you can earn some credibility there.